Welcome back, everyone. I am so glad you are here. This month, I want to kick things off with a cyber threat we've seen a lot in the past few weeks. Then cover something in Microsoft 365 that I don't think many people use. The first thing this month I want everyone to know is we've seen a comeback from the Microsoft support pop-up. I feel like this was a thing back in the early 2000s where a pop-up would show up. Usually it would follow a browser plugin installation of some sort, and it would tell you that you should call Microsoft. There was something wrong with your system and you needed them to fix it right away. It seems that's back, but now with AI, there is a voice that comes out and explains to you how corrupted your system is. Please ignore these. Obviously shut down as soon as possible when you get them and give us a call. But these are just pop-ups. There's not anything installed on your computer at that point, and the actual catch is what they'll do once you call the number. They'll get a remote session started, try and get as much information out of you as they can, and then also, while they're on that remote session, get you to log into your bank and other things, and they'll scrub that data and save it for later to grab more of your money or your personal identity. Either way, not really something you want to be doing. So if you get a number of any sort as a pop-up to call, it's probably a scam. Just give us a ring and we'll help you get through it. Moving on to Microsoft 365. If you're like me, you have some sort of a notes app on your phone to keep your life in some sort of order. Well, now Microsoft To Do is actually feature rich enough that you ought to be using that too. You can find To Do in Outlook, browser, or any mobile app. At its core, Microsoft To Do is like any other notes app, but this one's nifty because it's right in your Microsoft account. Any email you flag in Outlook will automatically end up in there. You can then set reminders, due dates, recurrences, etc. Marking the task as done in the To Do app will also remove that flag in Outlook. If there are any conversations you've had or files that need to go with that task, all that can be added right there as well. This all sounds wonderful, right? I know, it's pretty amazing. I've been using it a lot lately too, and think you should give it a try. If you do jump in with both feet though, please put a little organization in first before dropping all 50 of your to-dos in this list. Start by making groups by clicking the plus at the bottom of the navigation bar and name them appropriately. From there you can make lists and drag them up into the groups they will live in. A little tip here though, getting the second and third list items into a group can be odd. You can drop a list into the group or into its own navigation area. It got me a time or two when organizing things, and you just have to keep an eye out for where the highlighted bar is. If it's full, it will go on its own navigation, or if it's a slightly narrower bar, it's going to go in the group. I'm guessing after the first couple times, it will be second nature. An additional benefit to keeping things nice and tidy is that a list can now be shared to others. I might not recommend doing this a ton or for the entirety of your to-dos, but would press more for planner in that scenario if that's your primary goal. If there are a few one-off lists though that you need to share with others in your organization, I think this is an amazing tool. For the most part now, you should be able to live out of smart lists because well-managed tasks should pop up in there when their time is right, whether they're flagged as emails, important, or they pop up in your My Day section. I know this has been about a 30,000-foot overview of Microsoft To Do, and there's a lot more that we could really dig into. So if you want that, give me a comment in here. We could do a long-form video. Otherwise, I would just love to hear what you guys have as an experience in Microsoft To Do. Are you using it? Is this new to you? You want to try it out? Just would love to hear some feedback from you. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful remainder of your March, and we will see you back here in April. Bye.